Hello everyone, this is Gunshine and I'm doing a Tekken Tag Tournament 2 complete review. Please enjoy.
世界中の格闘家が集う夢の祭典鉄拳タッグトーナメント1回戦も残すところあと4試合となりました。次のステージに駒を進めるのは果たしてどのタッグに
お客さん、一体どちらまで？
わからんか。このたぎる闘志の無冠王者。
To the king of Iron Fist tournaments. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight!
What do you say to a truce?
I hope you enjoyed the preview of the intro of the game for Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Offline mode features a lot of ghost battles, arcade battles, team battles, time attack, survival mode, and practice mode, where you and a friend could go against another friend and another friend and a tag team. You can customize your tag teams to different varieties of characters, customizations, and the way they are sorted out to go against other enemies. Now let's talk about the music in the game, because I gotta say the music was awesome. I give it a 10 out of 10. I did not expect the music to be this great. For the tunes, for the Tekken, you're allowing you to freely swap music around the game. Think one stage theme is better than suited for the battle selection screen. For example, simple swap them around, as well as in in-game libraries. You can import your own tracks located on the console dashboards. And just like any other game, you can be able to go through movies, indie movies, the beginning movies, whatever movie selections you like, you can unlock in the game and watch them over again. Plus, you can be able to play the credits again. Character movies you can unlock by basically playing each character in an arcade game. As far as it goes with the features of any game out there, Tekken Tag Tournament 2 has a character info where you can be able to base off every character you played with in the game and look at the character status, which is your status of course. So that means if you played with Paul, if you won 20 times and lost 0, it'll show it on the record on there. In Xbox Live, you can be able to see your record online, which is an awesome feature for the game. You can be able to replay theaters too. Now I want to move into the character selections. Character selections, I'm just going to go through the whole board. I do not have all characters unlocked. I think I'm missing about 4 characters, I think. I'm not sure. But the best thing to do to unlock more characters, unlock more features, to unlock more money, and everything else is to play with different characters in arcade battle. After you beat the game with one character, choose a different character. Best reason why I do that, besides the reasons why I just gave you, is that if you play different characters, you'll be able to find which character you are good at. So basically, if you only play with one character, you do not use the tag team feature that they give you, you are very strong with that character. So if you switch it up and pick different characters, you can be able to find a character that is the best character for you. After you find that second character, you can be able to tag team it up. Some people provide not choosing tag characters because the tag characters can sometimes be a default, and if you are winning with one character and you switch over to the other character, he might be weak and can't go against the other character enemy that you're going against. An enemy might overpower you and you might lose that battle just because you switched that character. Honestly, I personally pick only one character throughout the game. I do not use the tag feature unless I'm playing with a friend or something. But I can say that I might switch that up later on. As I keep playing the game, I might find somebody else that I like and I might want to play with them. I might want to replace my character, or I might want to use the tag team feature. It's all perfectly up to the person that's playing the character and how they do things and how they fight. But I give that a 10 out of 10. There's a large variety of characters. Now, I know you guys been hearing a lot about the new features in the game of Tekken Tag Tournament 2. One of the features is Fight Lab. Let's get into the Fight Lab and let's talk about that more. It's actually been added to the game and it's to serve as a tutorial for beginners with various challenges to complete against customized bots. Customized bots can compare as just a regular bot that can be able to play with throughout the storyline, arcade, and combat training. Also, the bots can be featured as a bot with wings, so it can, it can look basically like every other character in another game. It can be featured as. Tekken Tag Tournament 2 Fight Lab features a lot of addictive mini games and comprehensive tutorials all into one mode, with mini movies not included, but mini slideshows of animated series of, I guess, a little mini storyline they'll have in the Fight Lab. As you complete the mini games that are in the Fight Lab in Tag Tournament 2, you earn development points, which can be used to buy new attacks. While every move in the game won't be available, several hundred of most balanced and distinctive offerings will be up for purchases. It's only designed to serve higher level play, too, with more powerful attacks locked until you achieve S ranks of mini games. In a single run through a Fight Lab will only provide enough points to unlock 30 or more so moves, providing sufficient incentive to keep playing. You are able to create your own combat outside of the Fight Lab, giving you a custom and unpredictable character to use against other players, which is also an insightful and great thing they added to the game. Now I suggest to the newbies out there, if it's your first time playing the game, I suggest you play Fight Lab. It's pretty good and descriptive of how you have to play the game and just the basic controls. From there, you can move on to arcade and story mode and everything else with that. Now I want to go into the customization of the characters you get to pick in the game. The character selection of customization they had was actually great because they had a lot of characters in the game, which is a great start for the sequel of the game, I would say, even though it's been years since they finally released the Tekken Tag 2 from the Tekken Tag, the first one they had for the PS2, which was aired onto the PS3 later on after PS2. Now the customization was pretty awesome. Like I said before, they had a lot of different things you can do with the character. As you can see with my character, I put a halo on top of his head, which is pretty cool. I didn't expect them to have things like that in the game, but they did. You can change the clothes from top to the bottom to what his hairstyle is. And with the hairstyles they had was a large variety of different hairstyles, and it was very descriptive of what it had for, besides like front hairstyles, which you can have long bangs, or you can have just one emo side all the way hair on just on one side, or you can have, you know, one long lock of hair on the left side. It has a whole bunch of different variety of stuff. Big issues with only the customization of it, well, just like what I was talking about with Sleeping Dogs, is that with the hair or t-shirts, pants, or anything like that, the prices of them was ridiculous. It was probably like $1 million just for like a t-shirt that I'm like, you know, this t-shirt looks alright. I'd rather just wear no t-shirt at all. The money, you get a lot of money playing the game, but then again, they should have made a lot of things cheap so you can be able to fully out customize a character. Now, the only reason why I'm pretty sure they have the prices of the t-shirts and everything else so expensive is that for as much characters as they had, they should at least had way more than a variety of clothing for the characters. And besides clothing, they did have a lot of features, like I said, besides the halo and some other things like swords and stuff like that. You'll see when you be able to play the game and see what other stuff they have. The best thing to do is probably beat the game at least once, maybe twice, just so you can have a lot of money so you can be able to customize your character. Now, I went over the customizations,
Ready for the next battle.
the features they have in the game, mini movies, credit. What else do you want from me? Oh, let's get to the good part, which is the fighting. The overall reason why you would be buying this game and playing it. The fighting in the game, graphics are awesome. I give it a 10 out of 10.
Round one.
The graphics at some points actually look amazing. How just the camera panels off and just shows how the graphics will look at its best. This is graphics from a 360 platform, so this is not from the PS3 platform. The moves and character stylization, just like any other Tekken game, is awesome. Each move fits its character. The running back and forth to the tag switches are pretty good. They're pretty fast, so you can avoid attacks if you learn how to tag team fast enough. Different moves varies on different characters, so remember that. Like I said before, play with different characters to get around and see which character really fits you. Some combos are more easier, some combos are more difficult when it comes to the characters. You're not going to find the same attacks for each character, so remember that. I give the game and its gameplay a solid 8. I would say this is a fighting game. I'm not rating it as a shooting game. I'm rating it as an overall game. The music was good. The fighting was intense at some points. Some attacks will override you, so remember that. I give it a low 8 overall. If you're wondering why, I'd probably give it an 8.2, 8.1. Big fighting games are a major thing when you look at, because all fighting games are basically the same when it comes to a point. Now, I won't give it a 9 or a 10 perfectly yet, because I think personally, as a player that plays different types of games and variety of games, is that they could have done a lot more with the Tekken franchise. They could have did a lot more as far as wrestling moves, more fighting than just the initial fighting moves they give people. Environmental attacks, they do have in the game, which are pretty cool, which I gave it a lot of points for that. I gave it, I think, about 0.5 points just for that. But I would say that they should make a lot more levels when it comes to the level of customizations of the damage you'd be able to do in the background. They should add that more onto it, making the game a little bit more of an excitement to play. But this is the Tekken Tag Tournament 2 review, and I gave it an 8.3. So hope you enjoyed the review. Please subscribe, rate, and comment and share. This is Gunshine. I'm signing out.